Welcome to Profitable Sunrise, the private team, Sunrise Global Partners. We're glad you can be with us today. We're here to share the vision of the founder and owner of Profitable Sunrise, Roman Novak, who's been a banker, and he sees an opportunity for us, and he wants to share with the ordinary people, just like us. We're going to give you his vision, what he wants us to do, and how we can help each other in this presentation. Let's get started. First of all, it starts off with savings. Where are you putting your savings today? Is it in a bank? Maybe earning a 0.25% interest rate, if that. Now, in the States, we have something like a bank. It's one step up, maybe a credit union, but it's not good enough. Then there's a CD, which stands for Certificate of Deposit. Now, when I look at a CD, and I have a finance background, I gave it a different name. I call it a Certificate of Depression, because that's what it is. You get depressed when you see what your earnings are. Not very good. Another alternative could be a money market account. A little bit better, but not good enough for me. Then we have something that most people are familiar with, stocks and mutual funds. Of what you've seen so far, it may be the best option. But let's talk about something a little bit better. Now, is your money working for you? It could be all locked up somewhere. You don't know what's happening. We have to make it work. You see, there's something called inflation out there. And in every country, it's a little bit different. Maybe 2%, 3%, 4%, or 5%. Is your savings equaling the inflation rate of your country? Most likely not even close. Well, don't worry. There's something you can do about it. We're going to show you. Now, let's look at your annual interest rate. What is your annual interest rate? Most people are getting below 1%, but you could be getting 2%. Some say they're getting 3%. Others are 4%, maybe even 5%. And at best, it could be 10%, which is not bad for your annual rate. Have you ever broken down your annual rate into a daily rate? What is your daily interest rate? Well, if you do the calculation, you're not going to be too happy. You're going to find out it's close to 0% per day, which is nothing. So let's get rid of that. We're going to show you a rate to get excited about. Now, when you see this rate, don't go running away because it's real. It can be achieved when you learn how it's done. You see, most people see something and say, that's too good to be true, that's impossible, without understanding how it's achieved. Going to show you how it's achieved, and then you're going to get excited. The rate we're talking about is 2.15% each business day. 2.15%. Now, a business day is not a weekend, and it's not a holiday. And we talk about holidays, we're referring to the U.S. federal government holidays. There's about 10 of them, plus the weekends. Every other day, 2.15%. Now you're saying, that's just way too high. When you understand how it's done, it'll make total sense to you. So let's look at what's going on here. Why is this rate so high? And I'd like to put it into 4 different phases to help you understand. It's going to start off with purchase power. Corporations need purchase power. They need to buy merchandise. They need to get equipment. They need proof of funds to do that. And that's what they're seeking. Loans to provide purchase power. Now, these loans are short-term, typically 7 to 20 days. That's about it. And when you have short-term loans, you can be very demanding if you're a lending institution. You can charge higher rates, as much as 3% a day, maybe even a little bit more. You're saying, who's going to pay 3% per day? Well, if you're going to buy merchandise or get equipment, and you have a buyer already in place, but you need that bridge from not having the money to having it, and then bringing in the profit from the sale, maybe at a 200, 300, or 400% markup, you'd be willing to pay a 3% interest rate for 7 to 20 days to get that? It's just business smarts. It's just most people are not exposed to this type of interest rate. You see, with us, you're the bank. You're going to get an account, and you're going to put money into your account, and that money is going to be lent out to corporations, and they're going to pay a high interest rate per day, and you're going to get rewarded for that with a 2.15 rate on each business day. So let's break this down. Corporations need money, proof of funds, so they can buy merchandise and equipment in bulk. They have a buyer already in place, so they don't mind paying a 3% or so daily rate to get a 2 or 3 or 400% markup on the merchandise that they're selling. Now, how do you benefit? Well, put yourself in the bank's shoes. You can become the bank. Put money into your account. It gets lent out and you get 2.15%. It's really that simple. You see, Roman is sharing his opportunity with us that we're sharing with you. We hope you share this with other people. That's all this opportunity is making your money grow and telling other people about it. There's no crazy rules like points, bids, maybe retirement or pools, whatever they may be out there. There's so many stuff out there. And some of them are good, but they can be confusing. That's the only thing. I'm not saying they're bad. They're just a little confusing. There's nothing confusing about this program. It's about as simple as you can get. If you're not getting this rate of return, why would you walk away from it? See, a lot of people just walk away. You want to react. You want to show people that you're different, that you can succeed. And this is one way to do it. Let your money work for you. Most people don't. Now, our group, or the team, SGP team, we're getting 2.15%, and that's for 170 business days. So let's say you deposit $200 into your account. And 170 business days, you're going to have close to $7,500. If you had a little more, like $500, you'd have over $18,000. $1,000 starting off in your account will get you $37,000 in 170 business days. $2,500 will be close to $93,000. Now at $5,000, for a limited time, not only will you deposit your $5,000, but your very first day, you're going to get a 5% bonus added to that $5,000. In fact, any amount that's $5,000 or more is going to get that 5% bonus put into your account immediately. And that will grow without the bonus. This is without the bonus, almost $186,000. And you're saying, well, that's a lot of money. But I just showed you in the previous slide how you achieve this goal. And it's through the businesses out there and those corporations. At a $7,500 deposit, you're going to get $278,000. $10,000 will be over $371,000, and a $20,000 deposit is going to be close to $744,000. Now, when you're looking at this, we're going to get two directions. One direction is, well, I don't have $200, because you may be in a country where $200 is a lot of money, and this is international. It's all over the world. And then there may be some of you out there, well, if I'm going to get 2.15% per day, I want to do more than $20,000. You can. You can put in what you want. But for those that don't have 200, you can start off with $10. That's US dollars or euros. Either way, $10. Most people have the $10. It just makes sense. Otherwise, you're going to spend your money and throw it away and get no return out of it. Most people don't have enough money saved for retirement. Most money. I don't care what country you're in. Most people do not have it. And we need to do something about it. And we need to share this information with other people. And you have the power to do that. Now, you're going to refer other people. Should you get compensated for it? Yes, you should. So let's take a look at the compensation for referrals. And it's on 3 levels, which is exciting. Okay? You bring me into this opportunity here. When I open an account and put money in, you're going to get 5% of what I put in, plus on that money, I'm earning 2.15% every day, which could be compounding if I reinvest what I get. And you're going to get 5% of what I earn every single day, not just the first day, every day. What am I going to do? I'm going to share this with somebody else, a friend of mine, maybe a family member. Well, I'm going to get 5% on what they get. And you're going to get 2% of that as well, because you brought me into this opportunity. Now, what is my friend going to do? They're going to bring in maybe their friend or family member. So if they do that, they'll get 5%, I'll get 2%, and you're going to get 1% on their daily earnings every single day. This can explode for you. This could change your financial situation. So you see the power of sharing this, not just for yourself. Don't keep this a secret. Everybody needs help financially these days. You have the opportunity to change your life and somebody else's life. Now, you want to maximize your savings. And how are we going to do that? Well, we have the key to success. And what is that key? It starts off with support. We want to help you build wealth with our team. We put together a group of experts in marketing and financing and the internet and training to help you build your team and your opportunity and to share it with others. It's so simple here. You don't know how to do a presentation? You're watching one. See, we're your key to success. All you got to do is share this video with somebody you know. It's that simple. This is not long. It's not complicated. It's about how much are you saving, and if we can show you a better avenue to save. If you're not getting 2.15% per business day, you need to do something about it. And you need to tell other people. Because we can really get to the bottom of a lot of these financial problems going on in the world today. So take a look at this. Really dig deep and see what you got here. Contact the person that invited you to this presentation. They have a user ID. They can give it to you in their site and get started today. Every day you wait, you could be losing 2.15%. We thank you for your time and we wish you the best for success.